coming in. Yeah, flex. I just wanna win. Yeah, LA baby, who we running with? Yeah.
Hi, this is Kim Pinkney, and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, I finally figured out what I want to draw and how I want to draw it. And let me see if I can just go ahead and jump right on in. Do 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 do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the shapes going. This particular gentleman was found by Tatted Hearts, and I'm gonna take a few liberties with them. I don't know why my brush is acting up. Let's try a different one, something that's easier to see. Ooh, let's try this one. I don't usually use this one to start out. There we go. If for some reason it doesn't like... Come on, brush. Oh, maybe because it's really super tiny. There we go. Come on. Show me some love. Look, there's nothing on my brush. This is freaking crazy. Okay, there we go. Woo, about to panic. I'm like, no, don't be broken. Brush size matters. Other things may not matter in size, but brush size matters. Trust me. Alright, so we got Taehyung. I think that's his name. Taehyung. We're going to have his junk front and center. It may not be his junk, but, you know, a girl can dream. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get the whole body down. He's going to be seated. Let's see. I need to bring him up a little higher here. There we go. Whoops, too low. We'll bring it about right there. And then what I'm going to do is have him tied to this chair. Let me see. Yeah, I was struggling trying to find a really good clean picture that I can do before the month is out, because I want to move on to steampunk and Afropunk. A lot of Afropunk. Can't wait to do that. Let's see. So, lots of ideas. It plays to an idea that I had quite a while back, where people of color are in a steampunk type society, and they created a whole nation that floats. It's all like airships and floating in the air. Got lots of... Everything has revolved around air. I mean, it's like, because living on the ground with racists was just too unreasonable, and so they took to the clouds. And one of the concentration camps that we had in America, the place was called like Angel City or something like that. It's like what a you know, spit in the face to the Asian Americans who were unjustly locked up, their properties taken away and all that stuff. But I'm like, you know, what if they like took it and made it their own? Like, all these people who were oppressed just took it and freaking just made it their own. You know, okay, you don't want me on the ground, well, you won't be able to touch me up here. So basically that's what I came up with, and it's just like a whole society just bred from that. Let's see. Now, I don't have very many clear, straight on, like really looking hot, undoctored pictures of Taehyung. Of course, if I ask, I'd probably have like 50 billion trillion sent to me. 50 bajillion sent to me. Let's see, I'm all out of proportion, so bear with me. I just want to try to get it right before I start putting down some real hardcore stuff. Okay, so I wanted him kind of sitting in the chair. Let's see, we'll bring him, let's see, I might have to make it smaller, just a little. Lengthen it. I think that might work. Make his head a little smaller. So I want his torso just a little longer. It's going to be shirtless or maybe a mesh. Haven't decided yet. Could be a combination of both. You know, maybe just like really see-through. Got part of the chair here. Part of the chair here. Oh, good morning, Tatted Hearts. I'm going to try to move fast, so give me a sec. I saw the extra pictures that you sent, and thank you. Instead of doing the dance moves, because when I was doing a dance move drawing right here, I didn't like it. It's just like it didn't capture the same energy, but I might go back to it and add to it. I don't know yet. But I'm just like really like enthralled with the pose that I had before. Where'd it go? Crap. Maybe it's outside the stack. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I started grouping all my pictures together, the ones that really look good. Let's see. Come on, eraser. If you have... No, it's on soft brush. There we go. Okay. And since this is the theme of this one is going to be bound to music, kind of like domesticating our boy here. You know, like we'll call him like a bad dog. I'll put bad dog around his neck. But I won't spell dog like D-O-G. I'll spell it like D-A-W-G. Because we don't see him like that. I was going to draw... Yeah, top would look probably good in this too. Okay. Now it's all getting the head right to make it fit. And the only head that I could find that was nice and clear with a mic, not that I needed a picture with a mic, was this one. But I couldn't find one that was clear with his head tilted, which is fine. I'll use what I got. You sent me some really good shots. Okay, so I'm going to work with this one. I'll go ahead and start. And then what I'm going to do, because I'm just so weird and kinky like this, I'm going to tie him up with musical notes. Like this will be, whoops. When you hold it down too long, like this will be one of those bars. Let's see, let me just go ahead and do that in a solid color. And he'll be just tied up like this. And then we're going to throw in I got to put 5 ropes on him. There we go. We'll have this one. There we go. That's what we should do, is like a whole bondage K-pop thing. Have them all like tied up by K-pop stuff. Oh, let me see. Probably make it easier to see if they were a different color. Let's see. We'll try yellow. I can see yellow pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. I'm sorry, I haven't read the comments just yet because I'm trying to get through this part, but I'll be looking at them in a second. Never fear. Never fear. Okay, so we got that. We'll just kind of have I know when you get to a certain point, they go upside down. I don't think it really matters since this is what I want to be at least a little accurate. So he's going to look like this. And then we'll throw some musical notes on the ground or something like that. Like, you can't shake these off. You can't break me. Well, maybe if you ask nicely. We'll put a whole note down here. Throw another symbol. We'll put, since is it the bass clef? Treble, all about that bass clef. Okay. That'll be on the ground because that's the lower portion. Like it should be like right here, but I think I'll have it kind of like down here or something like that. So those are his ropes, and I was going to add those last, but it's kind of hot, so I'm throwing it on there anyway. Okay, and then I'll throw like other musical notes or something like that. We'll put it down here. And let's see, erase. Okay, so let's get started here. We'll take this layer and we'll kind of drop the opacity a bit. So it's not so rush. Oh, there we go. And then we'll do him in couleur. Décollar. Okay. Zoom in for a bit. Okay, I'm gonna look at the thing. Hey, Julie. Let's see. I saw the pictures. May want to check out the, I don't know what that says. Check the Google slide. Oh, good. I just did that. Oh, I saw that. The only thing that sucks about the other picture is like the leg that's cut off. The foot is still cut off. It's not perfect, but that's okay. I know, right? Angel City was nothing, but it's like, let's see, 5. Why not 10? Okay, I suggest shoeless and his jeans cuffed up while wearing a sexy belt. Nah. I'm gonna have some like cute shoes on him. I think I'm gonna draw him like doggy, like a doggy type of feature. Okay, let's see. I need the brown. Let's see. We're gonna stick his eyes about like right here. So let's zoom in so you guys can see what I'm working with. See what the rock is working with. I think I want a darker brown, and I want to get off this layer because, okay, get off the layer, Kim. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back, off. New layer. There we go. I want to use a softer brush. Let's see how long it takes for me to try to capture his likeness. Now the picture that I'm using is like, I moved it to slide 1. I think it's slide 1. Yeah. He's got like I can't quite make out the color of his eyes. It's not the clearest picture, but it's a head that's in where he's singing, and it looks kind of hot. He doesn't look like a little boy, and I mean like a little boy. A lot of these pictures are really super young looking, or maybe he's just like really young. I don't know. I want a darker brown. That's what she says. There we go. Let me erase. Let me take it down just a notch. There we go. Let's see. I'm trying to decide, do I want him to look off to the side or if I want him to look right at us. The picture has him looking off to the side a bit, so I'll just take a few liberties. Yeah, the really beautiful, clear images of him, they're not in the head position that I want for this shot. See, one day I want to be so big that I could take my own damn pictures. I don't have to rely on anybody else for my source images for accuracy. There we go. I'm going to erase a little bit. There we go. Get the shape of the eyebrow. Kind of guesstimate the distance between the top of the eyelid to the bottom of the eyebrow. And then just kind of loosely pencil in the shape. His eyebrows are wild. Okay, let's see. Next song. Let's see. About right there. When I put down some eyeballs, nostrils, I try to figure out how far down on the face it is without having to make all those crazy lines. And I always find that if I go higher than I anticipate, I usually nail it. Because before I really had a hard time. I'd have like super big noses or pig noses. It's just like, ugh. And the only way that I got over that is by just kept trying it. Kept trying and trying until I figured out if you don't connect some of these thingies, they won't look like a pig. Or if you add more tones, you can get rid of that pig look. When you have a head that's tilted upwards. Now I think, yeah, I'll do that in a bit when I get ready to put the hardcore colors on. Alright, I was thinking about changing this to like a grayish tone, but I usually do that later. I like looking at, I pretty much learned to draw from comic books. And I would, read them first, and I always would pick the ones with the better artwork, something that you can learn from, something that would like really engage me and how I would want to draw. So yeah, a lot of comic books went by the wayside because I only really focused on the ones that, I'd want to draw from later. Things that had great anatomy, lots of detail in the backgrounds. Even though, when you're reading comic books, you're only on the backgrounds for a heartbeat. Let's see, his mouth is open. So I'm assuming that's his tongue. What else would be in his mouth, Kim? Besides his teeth. Alright. Let's see, he's got... I'm just going to hint at where his lips are. Yeah, here's where I'm kind of falling apart with his face, is that when I zoom in on his face, it's really super pixelated. That's why I always try to find very clear pictures to work from. It's crucial when you're trying to get a likeness. Now he's got this bandana on, and I'm not really happy with it. Okay. We'll put something on the bandana. I haven't decided yet. Because it cuts off areas that I need to see, like the hairline, things like that. So I'm going to have to work around it. I don't feel like guessing. Because even something as minor as a hairline can throw off likeness. If I give him too much forehead, too little forehead. A lot of his pictures have hair in his face, and I'm like, I need... and I rely heavily on the eyes to be my landmark, my biggest landmark. Because everything centers around the eyes. Let's see. It is one of the first things you notice if it's screwed up. It's like, his eyes look wonky. Wonky eyes. Clear eyes won't help you. Okay. Let's see, what kind of dog breed should we do? We could do a husky or... And that'll help me with the ears, to figuring out which breed we want to use. Nice little faithful doggy. D-A-W-G. Nice round face while he's singing. Get rid of a couple lines. Okay, let's see. Try to see, are his eyes... Yeah, they look like they're kind of right. Okay. This has gotta be... Oops. Back it up. This should be like a reddish brown. Oops, I don't want to do any coloring on this layer. Okay. Just do the lines, Kim. There we go. Okay, let's see. Why is this brush not working for me? Come on now. There we go. Little delicate lines. We'll give him some muscles. I know he's got an Adam's apple around here somewhere. I have his torso tilt a little bit. And then we'll also throw in that mic that he wears around here. And that's going to be taking up this spot right here. That goes from behind his ear. Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to make him into a dog so he won't have ears. Haha. Not human ones. Could have him sitting on a doghouse, but that doesn't, I don't know. Nah. Maybe another time. Okay, maybe that's on a different layer. Let's see. No. It doesn't want to erase. That's because it's too small. No. Yeah, it's too small. Okay. Alright, let's throw some color on there. We're gonna get this guy. Actually, let's keep it neat. Okay. So he's a little paler than this. There we go. We'll use this as his base tone. And just all the way up. And we'll take that. We'll erase what's there so it doesn't distract us. All right, let's zoom in, get it. Okay, so we've got this pale tone. He's got like a pink pinker. A little bit more. There we go. Maybe a little orange. We'll start with this one. Okay, we'll have this be a very light tone. Bring it back. There we go. Trying to get it to come. There we go. It's like I can't see it. For some reason, I just cannot see it on this side. Let's make it a little darker. There we go. Tap it out, tap it out. And I want to get a little bit softer. Okay, so where are our shadows? On this side. Let's see. It's like a blue-gray. Be that gray. Bring it a little darker. A little bigger. Come on, you. Oops. I got gray in wrong places. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Let's see if we can blend it a bit. Aha, that's the problem. Let me merge. Well, do I want to merge? I don't want to merge. Do not merge. Okay, this is pretty straight. Give him some contours here. We'll soften this up a bit. Make them a little more subtle. I'm just smoothing out these lines here. La, la, la. That's too much. Too much, too much, too much. Okay. Oops, too big. Just trying to get the hint. There we go. We'll fix that in a sec. There we go. see, I could probably come in on the side a little bit more, narrow his face in. La 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 la. Let's see, what should I use? Let's see. Yeah, I need brown. Let's see, and that's about that tone. Make it a little thinner. Got a little too much face for my face here. Yeah, one of the other things about finding source images of people is that a lot of photos are taken at different time frames in their life. So it's kind of like you got to kind of find, like one picture could be like from 10 years ago and another one could be like yesterday. And people's faces change. They get rounder, they get skinnier, they get fatter, as they age, and their face changes just ever so slightly. Let me erase. Drop this. Trying to get rid of this extra here. We'll use a harder brush. And you gotta make sure we're on the right layer. Make sure it's not on this layer. It's not. It does not want to go away. Did it accidentally go on this layer? Yes, it did. We're not going to have ears. Okay, at least not human ears. Let's see. We'll blend this to the edge. Trying to decide, do I want to merge? Yeah, we'll merge because I'm still using all the colors. There we go. Soften that edge, and then we'll harden it back up when we throw some more hair. We'll throw some hair down that way. Let's see. I'm coming back this way. I see like this orangish, reddish tone, like that, for his like man makeup. He's in Hansen. Let's see, make that darker. So it's looks like it's just in this little area. Blend it. And then it's this gray again. That gray. Yeah, sometimes when colors aren't coming out the way I want them to, I just make another layer. Sometimes it comes out a little darker. Okay, we'll give a little bit of white to his eyes so we can see it better. Yeah, like right up in this area, it's like you can't see any eyelashes. It's more like for my source image, so I'm gonna have to like kind of improvise. Let's see. His hair's got this dark brown to it. We'll use this right here. But then it has like a light brown. I love this brush too much. Let me bring it down a bit. Let's see. Let's see, I think he's got some blue contacts on. We'll make him this vibrant. Trying to get to, I'm on the other layer, that's right. Come on, you get that little, there we go. I'm trying to get, the thing about drawing my little K-pop guys is like you gotta use more delicate features, like the lines, much more delicate features. Okay, this needs to be further out this way. Soft brush, and I need gray. Right here, but darker. And B got it. Okay, and then erase, but B got it. Okay, let's see if we can build it back up. Oops, too big. Okay, we'll throw a little bit of tone on his nose, poo. Can't wait to get down to the junk. That's down there. Down there. Let's see. Brush. Needs to be a little bigger. A little bit more tones. And then just trying to see all the little subtle tones here. Oops. Need you. I need choose you, Pokemon. Okay, gray. We'll use this one. Let's see, this might cast a shadow. Hard shadow. See, all this is really rough. And for something like this, it needs to have like a nice delicate line for it to be, you know, like this instead of like this. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. Whoops. Yeah, it's the soft brush. Oops. Take this out and just redo the line. There we go. And it's crazy. This little curve right here can make the difference between having Taehyung and someone completely different. One eye's a little bigger than the other. Let's see. This bottom line makes a difference too. If especially if the picture that you have is fuzzy, the size of the shadows and stuff, they're all pixelated. When you gotta zoom in for detail, like I'm looking for, so like see his, oh God, what's the word? Eyelashes. You know, in real life, they're pieces, bits and pieces. But when you have a really pixelated image, it's they're just shadows. And that's some of the other things I've got to worry about when I draw from trying to draw accurately from really shitty images. You get really crappy results. And the ones, but the pictures that I want that I don't want, they're all nice and clear. So yeah, that's the downside from not having that picture perfect memory. Good images, like the size bigger than, like, so okay. This eye is a little too big, which is throwing off all the proportions. How much bigger? So this eye from corner to corner is this big. Should be one eye wide, almost there, but it's a little bit wider. And then this eye, if I lengthen one of the corners a little bit or move his eye over, I might be able to get away with it. This little area right here seems way too pointed. This area is way too big. It's like this is huge.
Futures up 10 points, Dow futures up 84, and Nasdaq futures up 38.
Alrighty. So I've got some work ahead of me. I thought I was gonna like just bang it out, but yeah, I think if I slide it over, I might. There we go. That's a little better. But this area right here is just too big. Let's see, let me back it up. Reset. Deselect. We'll move the eyeball. Yeah, this area is way too huge. Compared to like this one. So let's see. We'll slide the eye. We will slide. Look, you. Fine. Okay. We will slide the eyeball over. Okay. All right. Reset. Deselect. Zoom in. We'll try it again. Never let your drawing see you sweat. Rule number 1. There we go. See, look, that's huge. Okay, so we'll bring this over a little bit more. We'll close up this area a bit. He's got, it's just the crappiness of the picture I chose. It's not working with me. Look at you. Stop. Okay. Let's see, we'll warp it a little bit too. Okay. And then this needs to come over. Which means everything back over on this side will probably have to come over too. I'll have to close up the gap a bit. Just a bit more. As the hair is like right here. Let's see. Okay, so this all has to come in. Yep, the importance of landmarks. And when the eyes are wonky, then sometimes I'm just probably gonna have to start all over again. But I won't subject you guys to that. Let's see. We'll color it in. Alright, well, I'm going to have to get going. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'm really motivated to finish this one because it's so cute. The idea to me is really cute. You know, that you're so bound to music that you'd be tied to a chair. With music. Let me back it up. Yeah, definitely a difference. And then the eyes are the head is 5 eyes wide, and my eyes are considerably too small for the head that I've got here. So let's see. I really need to stop and Brush my fangs. There we go. Plus, I gotta keep in mind that his mouth is like open, and that distorts the face just a bit. Come on, you. And now his jaw is going to be like massive. Dated a guy with a jaw that big. But then again, his mouth is open. Alrighty, so I'm going to be doing more work, probably off screen. And I will see you guys hopefully either Monday or tomorrow. Or I'll find a better picture of Taehyung. Tatted Hearts, can I trouble you one more time to find a picture where he's facing forward, kind of, and I'll show you the picture that I'm working with. Dun, 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 dun. And it's just too pixelated. This is the picture I'm working with, but I am zoomed in so far that everything is super, super fuzzy. Like, I don't like working with any picture where I can't see, like, eyelashes. And it's throwing me off, like, completely. You know, it's hard to clean up something this pixelated. It's not impossible, but it's just not coming out. So if you could, I hate to ask, but if you could find a picture where he's, like, straight on, something that's not... What do I have? What are the other ones? Taehyung, where art thou? You're in my drive. Yeah, something that I can work with straight on. Because the guy that whose body I'm kind of borrowing is kind of looking kind of surly, kind of pissed off that he's tied up, and I love that title. Man, I've got so many images here, I can't even load them all. But anyway, pretty much. Oh! Yeah, see, like, this is an image on slide 3 that I love working with. I can see everything, every little lash and stuff. But with something like this, it's like, you know, the picture was taken at a distance, the one that's right beside it. And it's harder to work with than something like the picture to the left. So that's kind of what my problem is. I might end up doing this one. Let me see, but let's see. Let me see if I zoom in. See, even the difference in the zoom is incredible compared to, oh boy, here. And that's got me effed up. So I think I'll switch to, not to give you any extra work. No homework. No homework. I'll work on that other one right here. And then maybe, I wonder if I can flip horizontally. Does he lose too much of his looks if he's flipped? I think I like this one, but it makes everything looks, I don't know. And he's not singing. You know, there's a difference. I don't know. I'm such a whiner. God, no more whining, Kim. But yeah, even zooming in on something like this is easier than the other one that I was working with. But if you've got something in your bag of tricks where he's facing forward, I'm trying to stay away from the side view because it's not going to fit the body. It's going to look weird on the body when part of his body is twisted in a whole other direction. And you see, like, there's a difference in time frames versus this one versus the other one versus this one where he's, ooh, that's the picture I'm working with. I like the concept. Daddy. Okay. Let me move over. I keep going back to the junk. Okay. But yeah, the difference in time. Like, he looks older here than he does in the other pictures. So anyway, I am going to vamoose, and I shall play with the idea later, or I will pursue the dancing cat. I don't know if I'll do the legs, because I like the booty more than the legs. Anyway, who doesn't, right? Anyway, I'll see you guys on the morrow, and thank you for hanging with me in my failure or my start. It's always a start. It's always kind of rough, but we'll see how it goes from there. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.